Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Going to do a quick trade review of the trade I just took. It is currently March 7th. We just had NFP release today and I was able to catch a nice long, as you can see here. Here's my tweet that I made, my entry, my exit, and yeah, let's get into it. So we had NFP release at 8:30 today. You can see we immediately ran up and took the news high. We took the NFP high and then price immediately came down and took the NFP low. So anytime we have a big high impact news release at 8:30, you always want to mark the highs and lows of the wicks because price is likely to take out both the news high and low. And we can see here that price did exactly that. So after we came down and we took the NFP low after taking the high, then it's kind of free range to see where the market wants to go after that. So I was looking to see if NQ was going to take the previous day's low down here. We failed to. YM did take the previous day's low. So we had an SMT down here with YM at the previous day's low, and then we also had an SMT right here with ES. So we had an SMT at the previous day's low with YM. We had an SMT right here with ES. ES failed to take this low. NQ did, just swept it barely. We then came up, had a candle close above this swing high right here. Right, so we had a candle close above this swing high and above these up close candles, activating this bullish breaker you see here. If I delete this, right, that's your breaker. Had a candle close above swing high, above the breaker. Admittedly, I got a pretty shit fill. I used a market order. I usually like to use limit orders, so I actually got a really bad fill and could have made more on it had my fill been down here, but that's okay. Then we had this aggressive candle close lower. It was honestly not looking too good. My initial stop loss was below the low right here. Right, so I was entered in somewhere up here, and my stop loss was here. So you can see price literally came like 6 points from my stop. Honestly, I thought I was going to get stopped out. But on super volatile days like this, when you have NFP, FOMC, CPI, PPI, and it's super volatile, right? Price can do this, and you have to allow price to be able to come, right? Because you see this dotted line right here, that is the 9:30 open, right? So really all price did was come back down, retest the 9:30 open, didn't have a candle close below it, and then immediately push back up, right? That's why stop loss placement is so important, to have it below a protected low, right? Like if price was going to come below this low that I have my stop loss at that point price is probably just going to run and take the previous day's low. Okay, so it came super close to my stop, then immediately had an aggressive push up. We had a candle close above this SIBI, making it an inversion. We then retested the inversion perfectly, and then price ran to my take profit. Now initially I was targeting -2 standard deviation. Normally I would like to target -2.5, but again, since it's NFP, you really never know. It can be super unpredictable and volatile. So my initial target was -2 standard deviation, right? But as we can see right here, we look in here, that price comes, it tests this dash right here, this dashed line is the midnight open, we can see. And we can see price comes, it tests the midnight open once, it tests the midnight open again, it drops lower, it fails to test it, it tested it again, and again right here. So once I saw all this right here of us kind of slowing down around -1.5 and finding resistance from the midnight opening price, at that point I decided to just sell at the midnight opening price because, well, one, midnight opening price isn't that far from my target, -2 standard deviation, right? Like, that's not a very big difference. And two, once I saw us slowing down and testing it so much and failing to close above, at that point, on a day like today with NFP, I just wanted to lock in my profits, right? Because had price got rejected from the midnight open and came back down and stopped me out, that would have been pretty annoying, right? I would have been pretty tilted, right? So to save my kind of mental capacity, my mental state, I just decided to sell here and lock in profits, and I'm walking away today with $800 in profit. I took 5 contracts here on MNQ, and yeah, so that is how you can trade NFP days. Wait for the highs and lows to be taken, and then wait to see what price is going to do next, right? Look for SMTs, look for market structure shifts, and yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you next time.